Easy here, hi guys and gals. It's Monday. I'm out walking near a playground where there's no kids right now because it's a Monday, so most kids are in school, and I guess because of snow nobody's out. So it's tag time. Yes, and I'll be doing both Jasmine's and Dave Nicholson's in two separate videos, but I'll be starting, let me see, with Jasmine's because, well, there's 12 questions this time. There's more questions than usual. And actually, Jasmine did say there will not be any other tags this calendar year. So let me go on. It's a Christmas tag, we can say. Question 1. How tall is your Christmas tree? It's over 6 feet. That's all I can say for the moment, because when we had, and I'll skip ahead if I say too much right now, there's other questions coming, but I always tried to get a tree that I could, I raised my hand and it would be about that height. And so I am 5'11", so 1 meter 78, and something like that, yeah, 1 meter 78. And so that way we have a tree which is about that height. Is that it? Yeah, question 1. Question 2. How many ornaments are on your tree? It's never the same from one year to another. There's a lot. There's a darn lot. There's ornaments from when we were a young married couple. There's ornaments when the kids were small. There's some ornaments I picked up in Ireland. There's a lot that came from Canada. There's some ornaments that we don't always put up, which I kind of like looking at, because there's things that we bought, like I say, as a young married couple with not much money, but they came from, well, those who live in Canada would know places like Zellers or, things like that. Let me see. And of course, there's some that came from YouTube people. There's some that are there, a few that the kids made. Actually, the kids didn't make all that many ornaments. It was mostly kind of decorations that one would put on mantles or stuff like that. And let me see. Yeah, that's about it. I just turned around because the people I could see, they were just getting ready to turn around and see what I was doing. Yeah, okay. So how many ornaments? Yeah, like I said, I got some, baby's first Christmas and stuff like that, and so on. And some that Mrs. DC found nice and bought. So we've got too many ornaments to put on the tree, so we kind of have to, vary every year. Okay. Ever dressed up as an elf? Well, I don't know if that counts. I do have an elf bonnet that we wear. Usually my daughter-in-law wears it, but we don't actually have an elf suit. We have a St. Nicholas suit and stuff like that. But as far as the elf goes, just the bonnet. Yeah. Question 4. Would you rather play in the snow or watch others playing in the snow? I used to like playing in the snow. Slightly less now, unless I'm playing with the grandkids. And usually that means pulling them along or stuff like that, So it's more that. So, yeah, age is kind of taking its toll. I love to go sledding when I was younger. But that as well, there's a lot less of it right now. And of course, with the I was going to say with the pandemic, but the pandemic doesn't have really much to do with it, except that places where you could go, like public places, would have been closed down. But yeah, playing in the snow with the kids. Otherwise, no, I just soon watch the people. Okay, question number 5. A Christmas dessert you like to eat? Well, when I was a kid, my grandmothers, and I say grandmothers, would make either like jelly roll cakes or Christmas cake, which was a fruit cake. Now I like very much to have a Christmas pudding. But I think I've said that in other vlogs. Christmas pudding is not actually as you know it in the UK. It was not quite like what we had in Canada. We had more like a fruit cake. And as a kid, I didn't enjoy it all that much, but I do very much now. Okay, probably reminds me of my childhood. Present that you did, so question 6. Present that you did not like on Christmas Day as a kid. As a kid, clothes. Yeah, didn't really like getting clothes. But you know what? I bet that most kids will answer the same. Yeah, or people will answer the same as when they were kids. Question 7. Christmas party or New Year's party, and why? So if we think of parties, again, it's different. When I was a kid, it was more the Christmas party because there was presents involved. As an adult, it's more the New Year's party. It's more of a festive thing where we, especially with the Spanish family, where we all get together and eat grapes at midnight, 12 grapes. And yeah, I'd say today I would say probably New Year's party. Now, question 8, which actually had helped me to answer question 7, was Christmas dinner or New Year's dinner, and why? So clearly Christmas dinner. Yes. Christmas dinner was a big thing when I was a kid, and it's still a big thing now. I have to admit we don't always do it on the 25th because of family constraints. Sometimes Christmas dinner is on the 24th, but you know what I mean. It's the event. So yeah, Christmas dinner. New Year's dinner is not actually a big thing at our place. What it is that we always watch the New Year's concert, which is in Vienna with friends. And then we have a meal after that. But it's not like, it's not the same. It's not automatically with the same people. It's automatically, well, it's the same friends, but it's not going to be automatically all the family and so on. So, yeah. Question 9. Do you hang mistletoe? Not usually. I think we did one year when we had a big Christmas party, actually. And we had purposely hung mistletoe to grab people under it, things like that. But no, actually not really. Question 10. If money was no object, what would you buy yourself for a Christmas gift? I'd probably finish paying off the house. We're in Switzerland here. Well, I wouldn't even bother to buy a new house. I like our house. I'd buy the house and finish the paying off what's left and maybe do some repairs that are left to be done. And so I could leave it to the kids, and have a really, so they would get even more, put it that way. Yeah, that would be it. Question 11. Something that touched you about Christmas spirit. Well, Christmas is being taken over by the secular world, so it's kind of difficult. I think that there were times as a kid, I remember searching the Christmas spirit, so to say, and usually feeling it as Christmas was just going away. And what I mean by that was probably feeling that all the love that had been given, in that period. I guess that'll answer question 11. Question 12 is about real or fake Christmas tree. Up to about 4 years ago, I guess, we've always had a real Christmas tree, even in Canada. And when we moved to Switzerland, well, a few years we didn't actually have a tree. And then when we moved into our own bigger apartment, our neighbors would sell trees, so we would go and get them on their farm. And we did that up to a few years ago, but it kind of became slightly too complicated. And then we realized that, well, I don't know if we should say realize or what, but just thinking that, if we've got a really nice artificial tree, You know, we won't have to, as older people, run off and go and get it. So yeah, we actually did spend quite a bit of money on a good fake tree. It's nice, but what's missing at times are the you know, the smell of a tree. And some people say you can get a spray, and actually we did, but it's still smelling like 4 years after, so it was really overkill then. Okay, that's it for now. I believe I better stop there because I'm over 10 minutes. So thank you, Jasmine. And Jasmine, thank you for all these tags. Have a nice and happy Christmas, and also happy birthday, because you're on the 24th, I believe. That's the same day as my mom has her birthday. Yeah. So happy birthday and happy Christmas. Bye, everybody.